Hi friends, welcome to our channel Success in NEET. Today we are going to see about the topic cell cycle and cell division. In this video I am going to discuss about mitosis process, and the next video I will discuss about meiosis. Okay, this is some introduction that are given in NCERT. Some important points we are going to discuss now. Growth and reproduction are characteristics of cells of all living organisms. So these two are important characteristics in case of all living organisms. Okay, remember they will ask in MCQs, and this question is asked in the previous year. So remember this question. Cell growth is a continuous process and cell division is under. So this is a continuous process, means that's why we are calling this as a cycle. This is a cycle of process, okay? And cell division is under genetic control. Remember, important point. So these are some cell phases. This is the cell cycle. So these three are known as interphase. This will occur maximum, that is 95% of the cell cycle is interphase. Only 5% is M phase, okay? So in human cells will take 24 hours to divide. Each cell will take 90 minutes to divide. So in general, interphases exist 95%. In case of human cells, 23 hours is interphase, only 1 hour is M phase. Okay, remember. And this G0 phase is important. This is called as quiescent phase. In some cells, the cells will exit G1 phase and enter into G0 phase. So important point, exit G1 and enter into G0. This question was asked in NEET 2020. Exit G1 and enter into G0 phase. So interphase means we don't think that they won't do anything. Not like that. They will do some work, so they are metabolically active and cell will continuously grow. Okay. So this is in case of G1. Okay. So this is in case of G1. So metabolically active and cell will continuously grow. Okay. So in case of S phase, DNA will double. So the chromosome number does not double, but your amount of DNA in the chromosome only doubles. If you consider a chromosome like this, okay, this is the genetic material. This is one chromosome, and the genetic material is also, if you consider, wait a minute, okay, here it is, number of chromosome is 2. So it is diploid, 2n. And genetic material is also 2, so 2c. Okay, if you consider this. After S phase, your genetic material is increased. So you have chromosome like this. But number of chromosome does not vary. So it is only 2 chromosome. But this is not 2c, this is 4c now. Okay, this is in a case of S phase. In G2, the protein synthesis will happen, which are important for the cell cycle. Okay. Okay, now let us see about the process of prophases. There are 4 phases. First one is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Okay, these are the 4 phases. First, we will see about the process prophase. Okay. Here 2 processes happens. First one is formation of condensed chromosome. So if you consider your cell like this, you have your nucleus. In this, your chromatin will be in the form of a thread-like structure. Okay, it will tend to condense in the form of chromosome. Okay, so the condensed form of chromosomes will happen. So then your assembly of mitotic spindle, microtubule, important parts. Okay, so your microtubules and mitotic spindles are get assembled, because these are all important, because they will pull the chromosomes apart. Okay, and then And one more important thing happens here, that is your endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi, your nucleolus and your nuclear membrane all get disappear in this stage. Okay. Next phase is metaphase. Here your spindle fiber attached to the kinetochore. What does mean by kinetochore? If you consider this chromosome, this is centromere. Okay. And this part and this part is known as kinetochore. And this is the point where your spindle fibers get attached. Okay. Where your spindle fiber get attached. So number of chromosomes, centromeres in a chromosome is 1. But number of kinetochores in a chromosome is 2. Remember. Okay. So at this stage your, wait a minute. Adjust with my diagram, okay? So this is, in the prophase itself, your microtubule, your spindle fibers are assembled here. So your spindle fibers, now it is getting attached with your kinetochore region, okay? And your chromosomes, now they are aligned in a metaphase plate, and this equatorial plate, this is known as metaphase plate. Okay, they are aligned in a metaphase plate, and this is an important point that are asked in previous years. Okay, and the next phase is anaphase. So here your centromeres will split. This is an important point. In case of anaphase, your centromeres will split. In case of anaphase 1, in meiosis 1, your centromeres won't split. Your sister chromatids will split. An important point I'll tell you in the meiosis process. Okay. So here centromere split. This is the centromere. This will connect two sister chromatids, and this is one sister chromatid. This is one sister chromatid, and this is another sister chromatid. And centromeres will connect these two sister chromatids. So whenever the centromeres split, these two sister chromatids will move towards the poles. Okay. So your centromere split and your chromatids also get separated because your chromatids are joined by your centromere. Okay. So now your chromatids will move towards the poles. Okay. This is anaphase stage. Your chromatids will move towards opposite pole. Okay. So your important point is your centromere will split. In case of anaphase 1, your sister chromatids will, your chromosomes will separate. In case of anaphase 1, your homologous chromosomes will separate. Okay. So the final phase is telophase. In case of telophase, chromosomes cluster will happen. Your chromosome will cluster at your opposite poles, and this is just opposite to prophase. So your nuclear envelope and your Golgi and your endoplasmic reticulum all will reform. This is an important point, just opposite to prophase. And the final thing is cytokinesis. Cytokinesis means it is a kind of cell. Kinesis means movement. Cyto means cell. Your cell, here you have two cells. Okay. In telophase, your chromosomes will be like this. In cytokinesis, and this furrow will deeper, and it will completely separate the two cells. Okay. And it will completely separate the two cells in case of cytokinesis. So there are two conditions. In case of animal cells, there is furrow in plasma membrane because it does not have cell wall. So it is simply furrow in the plasma membrane, and it will separate the two cells. But in case of plant cells, there is a formation of cell plate. Okay, there is a formation of cell plate, and this is just a precursor to middle lamella. Okay, and this is how cell division occurs in plant cell. And do you know the importance of cytokinesis? If cytokinase is absent, it will result in multinucleate conditions. Why? Because in the cell, the cell phases that I discussed in earlier, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, they are called as karyokinases because that will result in nuclear division. Your nucleus will divide. Okay. So if cytokinesis does not happen, it will lead to the formation of multinucleate condition. Okay. It will lead to multinucleate condition. So that is an example for this is liquid endosperm in case of coconut. Okay. This condition, this multinucleate condition is known as syncytium. Do you know the importance or significance of mitosis? Our upper layer of epidermis and in our lining of gut cells and in our blood cells, they are constantly replaced, and that is done by mitosis process. And mitosis also happens in meristematic tissues, and that will lead to the formation of apical and lateral cambium, and that will result in continuous growth throughout the plant's life. Okay. Thanks for watching.